Hi everyone, welcome and welcome back. Before we get started with today's reading, we are going to call upon all angels, guardians, and ancestors and the universe to protect this channel and all who join this community. Any negative energy that may try to enter this space, we ask that you send it back to them. Amen, and so it is. As always, this is a general love reading for the collective. Not all of the messages that come through today may apply to everyone. So please only take in from this reading what speaks to your soul and what resonates for you and for your situation, and release the rest to the universe. I should never have let you go. Your person has a big regret right now, and that is that they let you go. They wish they hadn't done that. They are really examining all of their behaviors, all of their words, and understanding that their behaviors is what created the problems between the two of you. And they are really regretting that now. However, during this time that you are apart, your person is growing, changing, and evolving to become the partner you need them to be, who can love you the way that you need to be loved. And they couldn't have really done that if the two of you had continued together on the path that this was going. They had to address those things within them that were broken, that they needed to fix, that they needed to release and heal and let go of once and for all the things that held them back. And when they return, they will be this partner that can give you the love that you need. But they really regret letting you go. But as well, that regret and remorse is the very thing that's going to drive them back to you and bring them back into your life. So what I'm really saying here is the separation between you and your person, although it's hard and it's difficult for you and for your person as well, it's necessary to ensure that they can be the kind of partner you need them to be. Let's see what else we need to know for this love reading today, please. What does the collective need to know about this person and this connection? I didn't see the truth about this connection for a long time. I was blindfolded. Now I finally realized it is you. It was always you. You are the one. And perhaps as well, that is why they had to let this go when they did, so they could see the truth, so they could see the reality of this connection. Their blindfold has come off. They get it now. They understand this connection, and they may not have understood it before for some of you, and maybe for some of you they did, and they were just afraid of it, but they get it now. They understand that it is you, that it has always been you, and you are the one for them, just like you have always known and understood that. And this person has always known, but they weren't ready for the magnitude of this connection and what it meant for their life. They knew when they met you that they were going to have to change, and they weren't ready for those changes. They weren't ready to grow up and get rid of those things that they've been dragging around with them. Old emotional wounds, fears, insecurities, all this stuff that has held them back, that they have been using as excuses for much of their lives to stop them from being authentic, that have prevented them from being their best life, that have prevented them from being accountable and responsible for who they are. But oh, that is changing, because your person has had an awakening and they see clearly. They've had a breakthrough, an epiphany. They get it now. And they know that you are the one for them. What else does the universe want to reveal for this reading today, please? What do we need to know? I know this is a spiritual connection. Well, yes, it is a spiritual connection between you and this person. They get it now. And for some of you, perhaps they've always known it. Whether you are soulmates or twin flames, please just take that as it resonates for you and your situation. Your person knows that this is a spiritual counterpart connection. And perhaps you guys talked about that in the past, but they have had definitely awakening to the fact that this is a spiritual connection between the two of you. They get it. They understand it. They see it clearly. And this is why they're going to fight their way back to you and fight for you and for this love, to be able to give you the love that you desire and deserve. Let's see what else we need to know for this reading today, please. What does the collective need to know about this person? You're the only person who makes me feel alive. Yes, your person feels that their life is lackluster without you in it. They acknowledge that something is missing. And that missing thing, that missing person is you. They don't like their life very much without your presence. To comfort them, to love them, to support them, to lift them up, to boost their self-confidence and self-esteem, you make this person feel alive with your laughter, with your love, with your energy, by just being around you. Your person feels so much better when you are present. They don't like it so much without you in their life, which is why they say here, I should never have let you go. But that is not the reason why they want to rebuild this relationship, because you make them feel better about themselves. They want to rebuild this relationship because they know absolutely, without any doubt whatsoever, no denying it anymore, ever again, that you belong together. It is you. You are the one. You make them feel alive. You complete them in ways that no one has ever been able to touch their heart before. And they feel this great sense of gratitude and appreciation for you, because being with you has allowed them to see the light. It's allowed them to see the truth, the reality of all of this. And they wouldn't have seen it had you not been this presence in their life. They shouldn't have let you go, but they also understand as well that this time apart is necessary for their growth, so that they can become emotionally mature and emotionally stable, so they can embrace this spiritual connection and everything that goes along with that, and be this partner for you who will be loving, giving, supportive, raising you up, giving you self-confidence and positive self-esteem as well. They want to return all of these things to you because they know it is their turn to give back to you. Let's see what else we need to know for this reading today, please. What does the universe want to reveal for this reading? What else do we need to know? I know what we have is something really special. I will never find anyone like you ever again. That is why I feel so stupid for letting you go. Yes, very foolish. Your person feels at the moment for all of the problems that they created, but they're also feeling the heaviness of that guilt, that regret, and that remorse for all of their stupid mistakes that they made in this relationship. And it is a fear for them as well that they have created so many problems that it's irreparable between the two of you. But it's not. This is why they want to start rebuilding this relationship with you. What you have between one another is really special, and they will never find anyone like you ever again. They certainly understand that. No one in the past has ever been able to reach that bar that you have reached for your person, and they know that they will never find anyone like you to love, encourage, and support them and complete them the way that you do. They shouldn't have let you go, but again, during this time apart, they are growing and becoming the person you need them to be, the person who makes you feel alive, who will give you the love, support, and encouragement that you need, where it is equal give and take with each other. What else does the universe want to reveal for this love reading today, please? What do we need to know? I want to marry you one day. Well, yes, that actually makes sense because your person sees longevity in this connection with you. They acknowledge that it is a spiritual connection and that the two of you belong in union. They know the two of you belong together. They have always known it, just like you have always known it. They knew it from the moment the two of you first met, just like you did. You both felt something inside of you in that moment when you looked into each other's eyes. And you felt that spark, that electricity between you, and something going, yes, this is the one. Where have you been my whole life? Let's get things moving. But they weren't ready. They needed to work on these things, because if they had not addressed these things, what they're doing now, it would have eventually come to the place where they had to do that, and this separation was going to happen anyway. Let them work through their stuff. Let them heal. Let them let go of things that are holding them back. Let them fix themselves, because this is what they are doing, because they see this longevity with you. What else does the universe want to reveal for this love reading today, please? What do we need to know? The day my life changed forever was the day I first saw you. Yes, we were just talking about that. And their life did change forever when they first saw you. They knew that something magical was happening in their life. They knew that something otherworldly was happening in their life. And they felt it in that moment, that click, that spark, just like you did. But they also are saying here that they knew that their life was going to be different, that it was going to change. And they weren't ready for those changes. And perhaps for some of you, they just weren't ready to grow up. They weren't ready for the emotional maturity and stability that this connection required. But the thing is, they are working through all of that now, during this time that you are in separation. And while they say here they should not have let you go, they regret that, it's the very thing during this time that is giving them the growth, the transformation, the healing, and the learning that they need to be this partner who can marry you, who no longer has commitment fears or phobias, who's not afraid to say I do, who's not afraid to commit and be the partner that you need them to be. The first time your person saw you, they envisioned this future with you, and they fast forwarded all the way to the end, and they saw the two of you together long term in this relationship with one another. But for whatever reason, their fears came and tapped on their shoulder and said, no, you can't do this yet. No, you can't do this. But as well, it was because your person had to grow up. And this is what they are doing now, so that they can show up and be the partner that you need them to be, who can love you the way that you need to be loved. So let's see what else we need to know. This is Shadowscapes Tarot today, guys, because it's purple and we have purple message cards, and these are our message cards. And if you are interested in these cards, there is a link in the description for the message cards. So let's see what else the universe wants to reveal for this reading today, please. What do we need to know about this person? This is the Three of Swords. Now this tells us, supporting this here, I should never have let you go. The Three of Swords is a card of sadness. It's a card of sorrow. It tells us your person misses you. But it also tells us that they know that they are the one who needs to communicate, who needs to reach out, who needs to break the ice, because the ball is in their court. But through this sadness, I feel stupid for letting you go. You're the only person who makes me feel alive. They are missing you. And perhaps for some of you, it is really hard on them And they are feeling that heavy weight of this broken heart. But that is the very thing that is going to drive them back in your direction. It's the thing that they need to feel right now. And that is how this reading started. I should never have let you go. They are really feeling that. They have to work through that so that they can pick up the phone and start rebuilding this relationship with you. Let's see what else we need to know for this reading today, please. What does the universe want to reveal? The Ace of Swords. Wow. Fantastic. What a beautiful card. Look at all these swans. I think they're swans. And swans mate for life. And we have butterflies here as well, which are symbolizing the transformation that your person is going through. But what is fantastic about this Ace of Swords, it supports this card, this second card here. Now I finally realize I was blindfolded. The blindfold has come off. Your person sees that it's about your person having a breakthrough and being able to see things very clearly now. All that clouded decisions, all that clouded judgment is gone because this Ace of Swords cuts through the clouds to allow your person to see. The Ace of Swords is also the sword of truth. Your person sees the truth. They see the reality. But it also tells us that they will be truthful with you and be authentic with you as they communicate with you, because the Ace of Swords is also about your person initiating communication. Let's see what else we need to know for this reading today, please. What does the collective need to know about this person? The Two of Swords. Okay, interesting. Wow, lots of sword energy here today. Swords are air. So air is ideas, thoughts, decisions, and communication. This Two of Swords, again, with a swan, two swans here. Now, the Two of Swords is a card that tells us your person's blindfold is coming off. The Two of Swords is a card of being at a crossroads, needing to make a decision, needing to figure out what they are going to do. Now, this is not about them figuring out what they're going to do in terms of whether or not they want to be with you. This is them figuring out what they're going to say and how they're going to say it. But remember, we said swords are communication. Two-way communication with this Two of Swords. This is about your person reaching out to you, but as well figuring out what they are going to say, because they don't want to blow it again, and they don't want to be without you in their life ever again, which is why they're giving a lot of thought here to this situation and about how they're going to express themselves, how they're going to apologize, how they're going to ask you if you're willing to give them another opportunity to be with you. Let's see what else we need to know for this reading today. What does the collective need to know about this person and this connection? What a surprise. No surprises here. Remember, we were talking about earlier when I said your person feels foolish for letting you go, and there it is. The Fool. Now, I like this card coming out. Although it comes out a lot, it really comes out a lot, but it makes so much sense because the Fool is about a new beginning. It is about starting over, but it's also about your person taking that step towards you. The Fool is someone who is at a crossroads. The Two of Swords is also can be a crossroads where your person is having to take a step in your direction. But this is the energy of this reading, and it tells us that this is what your person will do. This is about them taking this leap of faith, no longer being fearful, being able to do what they need to do to reach out to you and initiate this communication. The Fool is ruled by the planet Uranus, which is the planet of unexpected things. At any moment, your person can pick up the phone and initiate this two-way communication with you because that communication is coming. Yes, as well, your person feels foolish for all of the problems, the mistakes, their actions, their harsh words, their behaviors that created so many problems here between you. But they want a chance to start over. Only this time they want to do it right. And they will be all in with you. Let's see what else we need to know for this love reading today, please. What does the collective need to know about this person? The Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands, again, is about communication. Two-way communication coming from your person. There's a beautiful card. We have some foxes here. We have a lot of dandelions here as well. But the Eight of Wands is also a card of movement, getting things unstuck. And that is so very interesting in this, how these tarot cards laid out today, guys, because this is a sense of being at a stalemate, at a crossroads, perhaps where things are stuck and there's been no movement, but then boom, boom, things all of a sudden becoming unstuck between you and your person, because they're getting things moving. They're taking this leap of faith. They are going to pick up their phone and communicate with you. This Eight of Wands is about communication, two-way communication, as well as this Two of Swords. But the Eight of Wands is also about breaking free and breaking through to get the situation unstuck and get it moving. The Eight of Wands is about swift movement. All of a sudden, out of the blue, when you least expect it, boom, there is a change in the dynamic between you and your person. That is what this entire tarot portion is saying here. Figuring out what they're going to say, communicating with you, asking if you're willing to give them this chance for a fresh start, a new beginning. This tarot portion is so very clear, but I have not seen so many swords come out all at once. The Ace, the Two, and the Three of Swords. Just so interesting, guys. But again, this is what the universe wants to present for this reading today. Let's see what else we need to know for this reading today, please. What does the collective need to know about this person and this connection? Can't really show these cards, guys, because they have so much woo-woo on them. And here, this one just floats out, lands on the table. I can't show you the other side. It's important right now to take a step back and spend some time alone. Instead of placing your focus on another, now is the time to give to yourself. And that is a big message there. A long message is what I mean by that. But it's also a very important message because it's telling you to use your energy for yourself. And many times we can get so focused on our person and wondering if they're going to call today. Will they reach out today? Will we ever be able to get back together? And on those thoughts go, and we start dwelling, perhaps even obsessing about what's happening in this connection. And that can rob your happiness and your joy. And this has been coming up quite a lot lately for these collective reading, guys. It is important for you to focus on yourself. Use this time wisely. This separation time is also for you. Do whatever you need to do. If you need to still heal something, if there's something you need to release, if there's something you need to work through. But as well, it's about positive self-care and self-love, to do something for you. Go get a massage, get a manicure, go for a walk, hang out with friends, go to dinner with family, have friends over, have a wine tasting night, have cake, have chocolate. Whatever it is that brings you joy and makes you happy, that is what you should be doing right now. Read a new book that you've never read. Take a class, learn something new. Just do something for you every day that gives you and brings you your own joy and happiness, and try to turn your focus away from your person, because if you are constantly thinking about them, it is like this, holding this really tight. It's almost like this death grip of energy. And when you think about something else and focus on something else, it can release the energy. Not in a bad way. It just releases your stranglehold on it. And that is where the miracle happens. That is where the magic occurs. Because that gives the universe, God, the angels, whatever your higher power is, the room it needs to breathe to help the miracle manifest in your life with your person. So just focus on yourself and do what you need to do for you. It is very important that you take care of yourself, because when your person does return, you're going to need that energy. And worrying about them constantly is robbing you of your energy today, because worry robs your future energy. Bring that back to you, because you are important. So let's see what else we need to know for this reading today, please. What does the collective need to know? Trust. A beautiful angel, divine guidance around the situation with you and your person. But this is about trust. And this tells us that your person will do what they need to do to regain your trust and your respect and your love. Yes, you do love them already, but your person feels they need to fight for that to win you back. This is about them wanting to prove to you that they have changed and that you can have faith and confidence and trust in them again. And they will do that work that they need to do to win your trust and your respect back. But as well, this is also telling us, trust in yourself and trust in what you feel in your heart, in your own inner knowing about this person and this connection, because you ultimately know what is happening here. Your own inner knowing, your angels and guides, your higher self is speaking to you, and they will reveal if this person is coming back to you. Trust in what you feel in your heart about this person, but as well, trust that your person can work through their stuff and come back to you for this new beginning, a more healed, transformed, evolved partner who can be the kind of partner that you need them to be, who will be a better communicator, make compromises with you, work together as a team to rebuild this relationship stone by stone the way that it needs to be rebuilt. But as well, trust in the universe and what they're doing in this connection for you and your person, because the people upstairs are trying to bring the two of you into union. Let's see what else we need to know for this reading today, please. What does the collective need to know about this person and this connection, please? A powerful move. Checkmate. Okay, this is about your person making a move here. And they do know that the ball is in their court. They do know that they have to initiate communication, but this reading shows us that they will initiate this communication with this Ace of Swords and this Two of Swords and this Eight of Wands. They know that they have to make a move. They are formulating that plan in their mind. Again, this Ace of Swords, a decision, making plans, figuring out what they're going to say, because obviously they need to speak, and they need to speak their truth, and they need to say these things to you about why they acted the way they did, why they regret their behavior, but why they treated you the way they did, because they will be truthful with you. They will be honest. That Ace of Swords is the sword of truth. They'll be authentic with you. they're going to come back to you with their heart in their hand and just want to collapse into your arms because they have gone through this major transformation here and they have awakened to the reality of this love, but also to the reality of what it's like to not have you in their life, which they don't like. They don't like their life without you. They don't feel happy. They don't feel whole. They don't feel complete. They know the two of you belong together. And perhaps they didn't understand the intensity of this connection or what it meant, but they most certainly do now. They get it. They've had an awakening. They've had a wake-up call. Their blindfold has come off, and they see the truth. They feel stupid for letting you go. They regret not fighting for this love. But during this time apart, they have been doing what they need to do to become the person you need them to be, who will be there for you, who will fight for you, for this connection, for this love, work with you together with equal give and take and balance in this relationship, each supporting and lifting each other up on this strong foundation of pure, unconditional love. This is the person you need them to be, not who they were before, because that person was broken, and it was only a matter of time that the two of you were going to have issues anyway. So it really is better to get it done once and for all, because once they appear and start rebuilding this relationship with you, they're not going to want to be without you in their life ever again, because you make them feel alive. You complete them in a way that no one and nothing ever has. This is why they feel stupid for letting you go. They see this partnership with you. They see this future with you. They want to marry you one day, whether or not that involves marriage or long-term partnership, domestic partnership. Please just take that as it resonates. The point here is they see this future with you, and they always have, because the first time they saw you, their life changed forever. Boom. All of a sudden, everything's different, very much like this Fool card. And again, everything can be different again. Your person just needs to get it together here, to take this leap of faith off this cliff that comes with that Fool card and allow the universe and you to catch them on their way down. But they want this new beginning. They want this opportunity to rebuild this relationship with you because they know that there is a spiritual connection. They know the two of you belong together. They know that you are the one. They've always known it. And they see this powerful future here with you. They're just getting ready here to make this powerful move. All of a sudden, with this Fool card, expect the unexpected, because your person is figuring out their strategy to reach out to you so the two of you can start rebuilding this relationship. This is your reading for today, everyone. Thank you all so much for watching and allowing us to be part of your journey. If you enjoyed this reading, please take a moment to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. We appreciate all of you so very much. Blessings of peace, love, and light to all of you. Have a great day, everyone.